of the unapologetic Negropean life. Oh my God. You see that? I'm going crazy. I'm all over the place. But regardless, I'm really happy to see you guys. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for waiting. I'm sorry I'm a little late. So, guys, you know, I was half thinking about not doing this video. Sorry, lots of laugh. Never saw Haman and Renee together on anything. Can you say? I don't think. Hey, listen, I don't think it's Renee. By the way, it's not Renee. Clearly, it's not Renee. But man, do you know what? I'm going to have you guys listen for yourself at who I think it is. I'm going to have you listen to the voice first. Listen to both voices. Okay, I'm going to have you listen to two voices, and if you think these two voices are the exact same voices, then we have some massive problems, man. But anyway, before we get into things, right, in today's video we're going to talk about this Haman video, right, and we're going to talk about this lady in the veil, right, because it's clear that this woman didn't want to be identified. Right. I don't know about you, but it's clear that yeah, the voice does sound pretty familiar. I don't know about you, but it's clear that this lady did not want to be identified, right? She's not a Muslim in a veil. I'm sorry, but it's a rare thing to see in the Gambia, you know, a woman in a veil. You know, there are many Muslims living in the Gambia. However, most of them don't wear a veil. I mean, Haman's mother is a Muslim too. She doesn't wear a veil. I know her husband's passed on, but even with her husband passed on, they would still wear those types of garments if they were serious. Another thing as well is that Haman is now married, apparently. So we have to ask ourselves this question. Sorry, I've just finished eating. I'm sorry. So embarrassing. Anyway, so we've got to ask ourselves this question. When did they get married? No, not lots. The vast majority of the women do not wear veils. The vast majority. It's not a lot. I've been there for myself, remember that. And I don't remember ever seeing a woman in a veil when I was in the Gambia. So unless it's a new thing, a trendy thing, then it's news to me. Another thing is that if Haman would have got married to a woman properly, and she had converted before that, then Haman would have had to have paid that family dowry, right? That all Muslims do this, they pay dowry. So the man has to pay something. Even I had to do it. I had to do it. You pay dowry it's almost like you're paying for the daughter, and you pay that dowry to the father, right? Or normally over here in the UK, with all the Kurdish community, Pakistani community, they normally give gold. So they give quite lots of gold that they store away, and I mean lots of gold. I know. Hey, just listen, okay? Be patient. I'm trying to get you guys into it, because if I'm just to say this person's name, you guys are going to think I'm crazy anyway. So I need to sort of tell you. I need to give you the bit of the background, man. Chill. So, right. So you got to pay dowry. Haman doesn't have money to pay dowry, and neither does he have money. Dowry is for the bride, not for the father or the family. It's for the father is supposed to. I'm not sure if the father is supposed to pay for the wedding. Regardless, we don't even know whether this woman has a father, do we? Well, I think she does. I think she does. Yeah. And he didn't pay that. He doesn't have the money for all that type of thing, right? He's not especially in a Islamic wedding, Islamic sort of community where you're marrying. Perhaps the woman converted into Islam in order to marry him. You never know, but it's highly unlikely that if you're going to convert into a Muslim, that you would convert and then start wearing a burqa. The full veil. The full veil. And also, I know a lot of people were talking about the makeup she was wearing. And, oh, she's wearing makeup. What kind of a Muslim woman wears a full veil but wears makeup? There are plenty of women over here that do that. Plenty. Lots of them wear lots of makeup and then they put on their full veil afterwards. And their eyes look all nice. That's the way they do it. There could be mingers, you wouldn't know. Right? You wouldn't know. So that's another thing. We haven't seen this wedding, and that is something you would post, right? You would post about your wedding, and you would know. But Haman would definitely make money from posting about his wedding and telling people. It's one of the most exciting times of your life. Why would he not tell people? Why would he not? It's clear that this woman is not his wife. And where would he get an African American wife from? Just random out of nowhere. Oh, by the way, I'm married, Leah. Yeah. And another thing, when I watched the video, of him with the entire family, and his mother looks so uncomfortable. And I think part of the reason why she's uncomfortable, I don't think it's got anything to do with the camera being in her face. I think it's more to do with the fact that they are telling her, they are ordering her to do something. I have a feeling that Haman's mother knows the woman in the veil. I have a feeling that she knows him, right? So we have to, it's like Murphy's Law, right? Whatever can happen, will happen. And then, in order to find out who this woman is, you take in all the information that you've got, right? And no matter how wild, you take out all the scenarios, you look at all the people who it could be, you take out all the scenarios, and you take out the scenarios which are less likely for the first, or you try and subtract the scenarios out. Oh, it can't be this person because of that, it can't be that person because of this, that's what you do. And whatever you're left with, no matter how improbable it is, you have to dig further into it, because it's likely to be the case. It could be this person. Excuse me. I literally just spilled water down there. Probably on the microphone too. So, here we are in the situation. We don't know who this woman is. We could only see her eyes, right? You could only see her eyes in the veil. I had to zoom into her eyes, and I thought, okay, I need to find somebody that has the same skin color. It's got to be an African American woman, because the way she was talking, it was like she was trying to Ricky, are you kidding me? No, I don't think it's Ricky. Okay. All right, so I'm going to read some of these, what you guys are saying, because you guys are crazy. So someone said it's Ricky Usumbura. Someone tipped you off. Maybe. You're speculating here. I'm not just speculating. I've come to this point where I'm speaking to hundreds of people now, 160 66 people now, I'm speaking to them because I genuinely believe that from what I have seen, from the evidence I've seen, from the people I've spoken to, it's likely that it's this woman. Think about it. What type of woman there that you guys know of? This is one thing that she said during the live. During her video, she says, I am not a YouTuber. I am not a YouTuber, right? She said it. And she was trying to, I don't know whether you noticed it, but she was trying to hide her voice. She was trying to detach it. It doesn't matter though. Yeah, Ricky does have a certain way of talking. She does. But when she's talking normally, she could be hiding that voice, but I don't think it's Ricky. I don't think it's Ricky Usumbura, right? The voice is slightly different. And all those guys, they have quite clear southern voices, don't they? So they have a twang in it when they talk. The tone was rich and mature, you think? That's possibly it. But bollocks, I think. Oh wow. Bobness, Bob Holness, Bob Monkhouse. No, guys, you guys are crazier than I am. Now I feel emboldened to speak to you guys and tell you who I think it is now, because you guys are clearly crazier than I am. So you have to think about someone who's African American. Somebody, if you take a look at the eyes, right? If you take a look at those eyes, somebody who looks same skin tone, same eyes. Okay. I watched a guy in a video talking about these massive eyelashes. I didn't see those massive eyelashes. They're not that big, right? They're not that big, but her eyes are a certain shape. You can see those eyes. She's a certain height, right? You have to think about somebody that knows Haman. So this person would know Haman. So an African American girl that would know Haman, someone who's conniving, right? Someone who would think up something like this, definitely for money, okay? So someone who would do this for money, right? And probably take half of that money. So you're looking for somebody like that. You're looking for somebody who, somebody that fits that profile in total. So I'm going to tell you who I think it is. Please guys, don't shout at me about this. I'm only staying online for half an hour anyway. Right, I'm sorry guys. Tomorrow's going to be I've got 2 lives tomorrow, by the way, guys. I got 2 lives. It's not Phoenix Rain. Audrey Kemi. Heaven's sakes. Come on. No. I genuinely believe that the woman behind the veil, oh God, I think it's Nadia. I think it's Nadia Usumbura. I think it's the younger daughter out of the lot. Are you laughing at me? Stop. I'm dead serious. Look at her. Look at the way she talks. Look at everything about her. It is. I am pretty sure it is. And do you know what? Because I couldn't see her face, I was like, no, it can't be. So all day I've been fighting with myself, I've been saying, no, it's not her. No, it's not her. And then I had to listen to both of those voices over and over and over again. Think about it. Think about the person who Nadia is. I've been watching her videos all day today. Yeah, of course she has a different accent, but she wasn't speaking. When you hear this woman speak, she's 35. Haman told me she's 35. She's not his wife. Yeah, well, Haman said a lot of things. Okay, you can't believe what they are saying, right? You can't believe what they are saying. So I truly, I do think, I think it's Nadia Usumbura. So is this lady. Look at the picture, look at the video. Oh, is Ricky the younger one? Are you sure about that? I didn't know that. Which one's married to the Mzungu? Don't say me. Which one's married to the Mzungu? Okay. Ricky is the younger one. Okay. Who lives in the States? Who's they? Olia Williams. Who's that? Who's Olga Williams? Oh, okay, okay. So she's in the States. Okay. So the one that's in the Gambia right now is Nadia. Now, of course, Nadia never wears makeup. This is the whole point. I think that she's put on the full veil, she's put on the makeup, put on the lashes in order to cover herself. But if you just really do a screenshot and look closely at her eyes. And think about Nadia's eyes. She wears glasses, right? Nadia wears glasses, so you have to wait until she takes her glasses off. It was only when I saw her without, because she was doing one of her hair videos, when I saw her without her glasses on, I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's her. That is her. What's her channel name? Can you spell it out? I was just watching it. So, I've got it here. It is, okay, history. It is, oh gosh, where are you? Nadia Usumbura. Do you know how to spell Usumbura? Oh, you can't see it. All the writing's reversed. Nadia Usumbura. That's the name of her YouTube channel. Don't look at the newer ones, okay, where she's relaxing, because that's different. Because she's inside the room when she's talking, right? Another thing is that when Haman's brother was making the video, making the video, right, when he was taking a look at his mother's house and telling people, look at this house, it's breaking down, and he touches something and somebody laughs behind the camera. And it did not sound like a 35-year-old woman. It sounded like a child. It sounded like somebody who had, it was clear. It was like, you know, you could just tell that it was somebody that was much younger. It's somebody playing the part of a woman. Nadia doesn't have a dark, this woman does not have a dark complexion. This woman doesn't have a dark complexion. Look at the video. I've got screenshots right here. What am I doing? Let's have a look. I've got screenshots right. Library. Here, I can't. Yeah, right here. Oh my gosh, this woman's light-skinned, for heaven's sakes. Guys, look at the video. This woman is light-skinned. She's not dark-skinned. And the way she's talking as well in her videos, it's clear that she's trying to mask her voice. She's trying to mask her voice as well. And it hits all the right spots. It does. For me, it hits all the right points. It's like, that's why she's hiding her face. She doesn't want people to know who she is. That's why she clearly said that she is not a YouTuber, because she's a bloody YouTuber. This is how she knows Haman. She knows Haman because she personally knows Haman. Haman used to work on the Usumbura farm, right? So they know each other. This is how, you know, she probably, of course she knew that she could make money from this for herself. You never know, maybe I'm not even going to say this, but you know, Ricky would know about this. Ricky would know about this. Cynthia would know about this. If there was 50 grand, half of 100 grand, if there was 50 grand on the table, yeah, of course. You know what these guys are like. They'll do anything for that kind of money. They need that kind of money, you know that. And they're not going to do all these lives and stuff. Let's have a look what you're saying. Y'all wrong. Not the same complexion. It is the same complexion. I'm looking at her right now. That is the same complexion. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at both of them actually. And Nadia's eyes actually sink in a bit. You can't see her eyes. Just like this lady's eyes. But this lady, she's kind of, she puts her eyes down like this. She is wearing the full veil, so I can't see her body shape. I don't think it's clearly, if it's not Ricky Usumbura, because Ricky is in the States. Ricky's in the States, so it's not Ricky Usumbura. But for me, this is definitely a setup, right? Forget about me saying it's Nadia for a moment. This is definitely a setup. This lady is definitely in it for the money. This lady's not Haman's wife. I'm sorry, but she's just not Haman's wife. There's zero evidence to support that is Haman's wife. The only evidence we have is that it's come out of Haman Jallows' mouth and her mouth that they are married. And talk is cheap. For sure, talk is cheap. So there is definitely something going on there. And, you know, I don't even think they even are confident of reaching 100,000. But I think deep down in their hearts that they know they don't have to. If they get to just half that number, that's enough for them. That is more than enough for them. And they will continue to ask who this, they'll continue to ask for money. They will continue. And once this woman has collected her money, she's gone. So I'd be very surprised if we see her coming back on a regular basis into Haman's videos. But Haman has asked for money before. Where was this Isia Jallow? Where was she? She literally come out of nowhere. Haman could not take care of the money that was given to him by Rene Marcus. He couldn't. He didn't know how to take care of it. So why didn't she step in then? Why now? Why now? Why is she showing herself now? And now for all of a sudden, and then, okay, I'm going to show myself now and I'll ask for money at the same time. Because she knows that there are a core group of quite gullible people who are willing to give their money to Haman. And for some reason, there are people throwing quite significant amounts of money at Haman. Thank you very much, Mahana the Repat. Thank you very much for that. I wondered, was the gesture when Haman's mum picked her nose when Isia was speaking coincidental, or was it a statement against the new wife? Wow. Wow. That's a big one. That's a really big one, but I remember that part in the video. It's just, you know, it's an act. It's an act for sure. And it's an act because they want to make money from it. But I'm thinking to myself, does it change anything from what I said yesterday? Should, you know, is it bad that, I think it's bad that they are defrauding their subscribers. But if they really want the money for something good, you know, if the man's going to take all that money, it's not a problem. However, if this Isia Jalla is who I think it is, then there are going to be other people who are going to be taking that money, and that money will be expatriated I should say, back to the United States. Yes, she did Fresh Prince of Wakanda, really out of nowhere, and for no reason too. It's not like she had a reason. And then it was almost as if she was trying to be defensive at one point, right, in the video. She's being defensive. Hey, listen, there's some, people were talking about me. I don't remember people talking about her, but apparently people were talking about her personality and who she was. People were doing that. I don't remember that happening for myself. She had to come out and speak to people about her personality and what she's like, as if we're going to see that from behind a veil. We're not going to see that from behind a veil. Boy, Haman's got himself into some real big trouble now. He really has, because this GoFundMe is not even in Haman's name. It's not in Haman's name. And again, this is something which sounds fishy as well. Renee Marcus could set up a GoFundMe because she has the right ID. She's living in the UK, so she has all those credentials of being a Western Gambian. So she could have opened it up for Haman, and that's what she did. However, once she went, what else could he do? He couldn't start up another one. He had to have help from another Westerner, from somebody he trusted, or perhaps even not from somebody he trusted, or somebody who knew he could work a deal out with, somebody he knew before all this happened. And Nadia is the right girl. She's there permanently, living very close by, right? Sorry, yeah. So she's living very close by. Sorry about that, that's the washing machine. If you can hear that. She lives very close by. She's very good friends with Haman. She knows him very well. She is a conniving person. She would dream up something like this, definitely. For the money, she would definitely do it. She is permanently on the continent. So for me, that's it. For me, that's it. I'm going to keep searching, but I'm fairly confident that this woman is, I'm going to say this again, Nadia Usumbura. And if it is Nadia Usumbura, she for sure has the full support of Ricky and Cynthia. But we're not even going to go exactly. They are very bad actors. That's the thing. You can see that it's all like a front. They must do better than that. This is not good enough, guys. It's really not good enough. And if this, if I'm hoping that it isn't. I'm still hoping it isn't. But I have a feeling that it is. It's her acting, and helping out her man for some reason, either as a favor or for money, one or the other. Yeah, I'm going to stick by that. But I'm going to check out this Olga Williams, because I don't think it's this Olga Williams, by the way. I don't think it's Olga Williams. I think I know who you're talking about. I don't think it's her. Let's have a look. Goodness. No. Isn't this Olga Williams? Isn't she very light-skinned anyway? Yeah. Let's have a look. You're wrong for this one, Ton. You dang know that this lady is not Nadia. Ha ha ha. No, I truly believe it. For the reasons that I just said, the aforementioned reasons, there is enough proof there for me to even make that statement, right? Not 100%, can't be 100%. I didn't lift up the veil. But it rings true, that she is the type of person who would do this. She does know her man. She is living on the continent. She's conniving. She is definitely the type of person who is strategic, right? She would think about doing things like this, making money over the long term, over a longer period. Definitely. No, I don't think so. Nadia normally how does she normally wear her hair? Because I thought that this lady was quite podgy at first. That's what I saw. I was like, she's kind of stout. And then I looked closer at the way that the sort of veil moved on her body, and I was like, no, that's a skinny girl. That's a skinny, lanky girl. Oh, man. Anyway, like I said, I hope I'm wrong. So guys, yeah, I want you to tell me, what do you think? Let me listen to you. Go ahead. I'm gonna read your messages out now. Audrey Kemi, does Nadia use head and well, I'm not gonna read these videos. Okay. I'm not gonna read these. Nadia Usamburu is already dating and sleeping with a Lebanese guy in the Gambia. Is that guy really her partner? Is that Nadia? Because he looked kind of, he looked kind of gay. I thought this guy was gay. I might be wrong. I got $50 to contribute. Don't keep it in your pocket. Nadia is smaller than this, but no, guys, make your mind up. Is she taller? Is she short? Come on. I don't think so. I think it's her. So I genuinely believe that it is her, and that she is in it for the money. Okay, but like I said, forget about Nadia for a moment. This woman, right, whether it be Nadia or not, she is definitely in it for the money. That is quite obvious, right? She's in this for the money, and she is. I genuinely believe that this woman is not Haman's wife. Absolutely not. Nadia got more. Is that you, Nadia? Yeah. Text 1. Is that you, Nadia? Dearie me. You said Rene Marcus didn't have Haman all of his money. Have you backed away from that? Is that you, Rene? Let's have a look. I'm always taking a look at these profiles. I always read through the words, and I'm like, You said Rene Marcus didn't give Haman all that money. Have you backed away from that? Yeah, I said that Rene didn't give Haman all of the money. Yeah, so that hasn't changed. That some of that money went missing. The Baggs family has no class, sorry to say. None of them. I've met Nadia and she ain't petty like that. How do you know? I'm looking at this lady now. Is Nadia, Nadia's not skinny. By the way, guys, I saw the pictures of Nadia and she definitely uses Facetune on her photographs. Okay, she gives herself the back and stuff like that. She does that. She enhances her photographs. It's quite clear. It's quite funny actually. So, guys, that's who I think it is. That's who I think it is. And what's important now is that we sort of dig a little deeper into what their plans are. Seriously, I think we need to dig a little deeper and see what exactly these guys are planning. Is it just a money thing, or do they have bigger plans? Haman is building structures. He's building 2 houses at this moment, right? He's already building 2 houses. Isn't one of these houses supposed to be the family house? Isn't it supposed to be the house for his mother? And if that's the case, you know, building a huge family house where the roof itself, didn't she say the roof itself was going to cost $20,000? I don't know what they're making that roof from, but boy, it must be one hell of expensive equipment. But in order to make a storm-proof large house, you could comfortably do that with $100,000, right? Roof of gold, yeah. That is absolutely crazy. They want to build a hotel to rival Really, you think? Boy, now I thought I was reaching. But you never know. You never know. Guys, literally, I've gone over the time. I have gone over the time. I only wanted to come on for half an hour and say hello to you guys. But what I will do now, actually, is I will tell you about the 2 lives that I'm going to go on with tomorrow. So we've got 2 lives tomorrow, right? I've got a live with a woman who has a harrowing story about her visiting the Gambia and having problems with an immigration official, right? An immigration official who moonlights as a scammer, for sure, because he stole thousands of dollars worth of goods and took money from her as well, right? So this man did both of that to this woman, and I'm gonna need you guys to watch it because it's important, because the story is, she knows it in detail. She knows it in detail, and when you guys go through the border, it's better that you know how to pass through this border without having somebody there to help you, just in case you get one of these greedy immigration officials who takes your details and then calls you afterwards. This is a wild story, but I'm going to allow her to tell it to you so you guys can better protect yourselves when you do go to the Gambia. So that's one of the lives. Another live we have is with someone, I believe, it's a positive live, because we needed this. We needed some positivity. And she's going to give it to us, because she is a woman who has made her move to the Gambia almost perfect, right? She's had a little help on the way, but if you need to do it, if you are planning to go to the Gambia, if you're planning to buy land and build a house, you may want to listen to what this lady has to say, because she's pretty clued up. And yeah, I'm going to post the links tonight, because wait a minute, it's morning for you guys, I believe. Yeah, so I think the first live, it will be quite early in the morning for you guys, so you don't have to watch that. That'll be wait a minute, 9 o'clock her time. No, that's a lie. It'll be around 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the first live, and then the second live is at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Okay, so those ones, please keep a watch out for those 2, because those are going to be really good lives. And Saturday was the best day for me to do it, so I'm just happy about that. Guys, there is going to be more things. Man, I just have a feeling that this Gambia thing is going to blow up in our faces. for sure. Reason why they will get scammed with immigration officers is because they want their residency quick. That's not true with this lady though. She doesn't want residency perhaps, but I'm going to tell you this. You know, you know how immigration is in the Gambia. It's not like they're there all strict and stuff. They're so lax. They're chilled. You know, oh yeah, no problem, come in. You know, you slide them your passport with $100 in, they're going to let you in. That's horrible to say something like that, but you know what it's like. It's like that in parts of Europe. Give them your passport, slide $100 in. Oh yeah, okay, thank you very much. Boom, they'll let you go. So we're going to talk. We're going to have those. They're going to be earlier. Ask her. Some of them got their residency before 90 days. Well, this lady that we're going to talk to tomorrow is married to a Gambian, so I don't think she needed that sort of thing. So she's an African American lady, and you guys, you know her as well actually, because she's always commenting, she's always here, she's been supporting me since I had 300 subscribers. She's been around for, so you know, there you go. KS, well done. Yes, it's Tanya. And oh yes, I'm going to do that on Sunday. I'm going to do that on Sunday. I was actually researching this new video that has come out, right? So I'm going to do 2 lives tomorrow, but on Sunday I'm going to do this live, and it's going to be about the new video which has come out from another one of Blacksit's former client, really disgruntled, and basically she has proof that Blacksit is a liar. But the thing is that we kind of figured that out already, didn't we? In that first live that we made, we realized that Blacksit was just, she was being economical with the truth. Economical with the truth. That's what Fresh Prince would say. So yeah, so we know she's acting that way, right? And we know the reasons why she's acting that way. Clearly, she's not allowed to be doing the things that she's doing. Oh, I'm not selling land and then writing receipts for land. She can't do the both. And clearly, people aren't stupid, right? So if you're sitting there, you're lying to people's faces and with the eyes and stuff, it's like, yeah. It says a lot about the integrity of that particular organization. Yes, Tanya. Yeah, it'd be really good to speak to her tomorrow. It's going to be really good because I think we need a bit of positivity. I made a few videos on the Oversight YouTube channel, guys. There was one video that I made that I've actually made today, but I have to edit it. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to post it tomorrow, and it's about risk appetite, people's risk appetite, right, and their attitude towards it, right? Because let's think about it. Our attitude towards risk on the African continent has changed in the last 15 to 10 years, right? If I was to walk down the street in New York 20 years ago when I was there and say, are you going to move to Africa? People would look at me like I was crazy. You do that now in New York City, you walk down the street, ask somebody who would want to live in Africa, they'd probably tell you when, right? No, probably not. Not most of them, not in New York City anyway, but there was a substantial amount of black people in the United States who want to repatriate back to the continent, and they want to because their appetite is high for risk. It's gone higher, and their tolerance for risk has gone higher as well, and their attitude towards the risks as well, that has also changed. The only thing that hasn't changed from 20 years ago is that, you know, there are very small amounts of options, really, and a lot of people are now looking at these YouTubers for as their first port of call for information, so they can move to the Gambia and move to the wider, African continent. So it's a good one, and the way that Tonya has managed her risks clearly is something that you guys need to listen to as well, because I know she's had problems, but she's managed those problems. Managing problems, managing those risks, very important. So that's tomorrow morning for you guys in America, if you're in America, okay? So it'll be tomorrow morning. I think she's at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, no, Central Time. So that would be 12 o'clock EST, Eastern Standard Time, which I think is 6 o'clock where I am, Central European Time. So yeah. Well, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really, really good. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Melchizedek. Thank you very much for that. That's well appreciated. Tomorrow's lives are going to be good and positive, guys. That's the good thing about it. It really is going to be. Thank you very much, Dominic Laura. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, watch out for all those ones. Watch out for this one. And guys, please keep an eye out, because it's not just random, YouTubers who are doing the scamming in the Gambia. Apparently now it is also the immigration officials. Okay, they are doing everything they can to make money, and the reasons are obvious, clearly, right? They're struggling there in the Gambia. And if you're an immigration official, if you're in one of those jobs, you're not making a lot of money. You'd be lucky if you're making $300 a month, right? I think that's what they make. They make around $100 a month. Michael Thomas, thank you very much. Bless you, bless you. Thank you for the super chat. So yeah, these people are struggling. So now that they're in these situations now in the Gambia, now that they're in this situation, they are going to be looking at those. Well, they are now going to take those opportunities. Every opportunity that comes their way, they're going to take it. And these are immigration officials. Can you believe that? Just crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, thank you very much, Michael Thomas. Thank you. Michaela. It's Michaela. It's Michaela Thomas, isn't it? Oh dear. Otis, what about your wife? What about her? Come on. Please do an update on Dynast and Lou Major. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if you've noticed, guys, but if you go back through my profile, all those Lou Major videos were taken down by YouTube. I think there's only one left now. All the other ones were taken down. And that's because he keeps whinging to YouTube about the videos that I'm making. So I might do an update, but I might change the format a bit so he can't get it taken down. So I might edit the videos in a way in which you guys will know who it is, but yeah, you're not going to see his face. All the private information, I will call him by the name Lou Major, okay, because it's not his real name, right? So those types of things, and I might do it in that way so you guys can clearly understand who I'm talking about. I'll have to remake all those videos. There is some things happening on the horizon, guys. Boy, there's a lot. We've got a lot of work to do. But this weekend, I'm looking to do the 2 lives tomorrow, and I'm going to do a live again on Sunday about Blacksit. I'm going to do a Blacksit live about this new video that has come out, which is circulating, right? Because I mean, clearly there's probably going to be even more former clients who are going to come out and voice their dissatisfaction of not having any money and not having any land. That's just craziness. What are you looking? That's craziness when you don't do two. Okay, sorry. Mimida May, turn, you got to do better. You were really caping on this one. Nadia has nothing to do with. Yes, she does. Is that you, Nadia? I always got to look at these dodgy little accounts. I don't think so. I truly believe it was her. I truly believe it's her. Right. But if any of you guys, if you think something different, I don't think it's this Ricky anyway. You guys were saying it was Ricky at first, and I don't think it was Ricky. What are you laughing at? Stop laughing. No, yeah, I don't think. Clearly, it's not Ricky. Right? But it's an African American woman, and she's definitely not Haman's wife. We know that. Someone's behind the scenes, someone's working something, and they look like they're doing okay as well. They've got a long way to go before they hit. They've got a long way to go before they hit $100,000. But they're just going to play the long game. That's all, and they'll just hammer away at it until they get there. So, guys, listen. I'm going to end it for tonight, right? I really wanted to stay on for 30 minutes, but it's coming up to an hour now. And I've still got to prepare the questions for tomorrow and that type of thing. It's going to be a good one, so keep watching this space for the lives tomorrow. They're going to be good. And yeah, it's going to be very educational. Both of those lives will be very educational. Two beautiful African American women coming on to give their stories and tell us give us their information of how and what to avoid and how to do things properly if you're going to the Gambia to buy land. Okay, this is directly your thing. Watch Kwesi from Ghana in less than 5 minutes. Oh yeah, is he coming on? Yeah, I heard about that. He's in Ghana. That'll be interesting. So guys, I've got to go. I've got to thank you for watching. The free Brexit. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you. Subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. Please subscribe to the new Oversight channel. I haven't put it in the description, but I will. It is. It's in. The link is in the description. Hey. So please. The link is in the description to the new Oversight YouTube channel. If you want to go over there, Samumba, thank you, Mr. Sabuke. Nice to see you. Dynasty Mia still on the... Well, you had to say that. Why did you have to say that? I was just about to close up shop. Come on, man. Dynasty Mia, Prince Dynast. He started up this company and it seems pretty legit, right? He started up this new company. It seems pretty legit from the outside. Would you trust them? I don't know. And I've always said this about Dynast. I don't like his character sometimes. Certainly do not like the people who he hangs around with. But it just doesn't come out. He just comes out as being just a good, prince. If that's what you want to call him, Peppa Pig. Yeah, he can come out cocky, but that's all good. That's all good. You let him do his thing. Some people are cocky. Some people are confident, and it comes out as being cocky. But I don't know. He just doesn't look to me as being a scammer. But he just hangs around with a lot of dodgy people. Dodgy people. I've made so many videos about the people who have been on his channel. How many videos have I made? It's really not good. Anyway, Crazy Boy mentioned that he recently divorced one of his Gambian wives. Michaela Thomas, for heaven's sakes. But she's a Gambian wife. She's Gambian wife, and this lady's American. And you guys are right, she has a northern accent. I was listening, she does have a northern accent. But if you listen to the way Nadia Usambura talks as well, she doesn't come out with that southern twang all the time. It's not always there. Sometimes she comes and speaks it, but she's been living in the Gambia for long enough for it to be washed out a bit. It could be different. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to stick with Nadea. It's Nadea, isn't it? The immigration officer said, since I was married to a Nigerian, it would be easier for me to marry another Nigerian and help him get papers. Why he made me sit in the office, then chat with, oh man, Choco Cut. Yeah, that can happen. I don't even know where they get the guile to do things like this. It's disgusting. You know, just no professionalism, nobody watching over there. But yeah, you're going to see this. It is not Art Cathy, for heaven's sakes. Come on now, I'm leaving now. But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I want to say thank you to everyone, all you patrons. Thank you very much for supporting me. It's well appreciated. Thank you to the super chats as well, guys. Thank you very much for that. And I will see you in the next one, okay? Until the next time, please think twice. Ta-ra a bit, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Go Gadget. Wow. Thank you, Swag Nation.